Communication. It ties us all together. What is the answer to better communication between parents, students, and teachers? Class calendars, syllabi, memos, and notes are distributed in class. The papers are put into a folder for safekeeping and dropped into the bottomless book bag, never to be seen again, or at least not until the last day of the school year. This is the reality that I work in. It's called a classroom. My action research was designed to improve student, teacher, and parent communication for my high school choir through a media familiar to many students. Drawing upon the use of social networking sites, it was my intent that a site be appealing for students and parents to frequently reference and alleviate tardiness of class materials and frustrations of absenteeism. A safe networking site that students and parents could reference for important events and class assignments was developed. The use of technology as a tool to improve communication between groups shows alignment with the student and societal values of today. My goal was to use social networking as a tool for communication conflict resolution. The National School Board Association reports that almost 60% of students using social networks talk about education topics online. Cindy Long reported that Steve Hargadon of Classroom 2.0 recommends that teachers look to create their own social network that can be as open or as exclusive as they would like using Ning.com. I created a site within the Ning.com network for the attraction of administrative capabilities. I felt that through careful monitoring, student information would be more secure and the site more appealing to parents and students. Castle stated that students may learn the lessons of online safety and responsible online expression better while actually using the social networking tools. I hope to teach students responsible use of the web by encouraging proper netiquette in their responses, blogs, and chat conversations. Along the lines of cross-curriculum teaching, it was also my goal to enhance student writing levels, insisting on proper grammar and complete thoughts challenge the students to go deeper into their higher level thinking. The administrative privileges allowed students to create their own homepage and contribute photographs and discussions of their choosing as long as the material was appropriate. It was my intent that they would develop a greater ownership in the site and its contents. I established the site and invited students to join. I asked students to create aliases using nicknames from a game played during the choir retreat. This made connection within the site fun. Students used the nicknames throughout the year, creating more cohesiveness within the ensemble. I designed the site with the school colors of purple and gold to foster greater site interest and class unification. Eklund suggests using assignments in learning navigation throughout the site, so assignments were designed that allow students to become familiar with the working and placement of the different sections. Students created a homepage and responded to its completion by commenting to the class blog. Information was placed throughout the site and students explored to complete assignments. Discussion questions were posted within the forums and students were to participate and contribute to the answers. Students were invited to share photos through posting, and class rehearsal video and audio recordings were placed in the site for student evaluation and response. I completed Cycle 1 with a survey. Of the 28 students in the class, all but 2 had internet capabilities and resources readily available. Others would use school and local library computers to monitor their site. Comments such as, "I think the site is cool," or "I found the site to be very helpful," or "I like that we could personalize our own pages," showed a strong success rate for the use of the site. There were, of course, students who found it inconvenient to check the site regularly, but those were also the students who chose not to push themselves in their classwork. An open discussion was held in class near the end of the cycle to discuss issues about the site and its use. Main thoughts from that discussion were the overall color scheme and navigation of the site. 81% showed a strong likeness for the Ning site. 89% found the site to be relevant and informational. 96% found the events to be clearly stated each month, and 76% found little to no improvement in their writing skills. The beginning of Cycle 2 found changes in color format and general layout to be positive with the student feedback. Cycle 2 focused on developing musical theory skills of the class. The class was a mixed class of 4 grade levels and different degrees of musicianship. The goal was to allow more instructional time and preparation for upcoming choral competitions in class by having students complete basic music theory lessons through the site. Different competency levels, age, and maturity would allow students to work at their own pace to complete the assignments. This would alleviate boredom for more advanced students from receiving repetitive information that they were already proficient with, and allow the beginning and middle level students to solidify their basic knowledge of music theory. A pre-assessment test was given to determine the music theory knowledge of the students. This provided a baseline for interpreting the results of the administering of music theory assignments throughout the site. Following the completion of the music theory assignments, a music theory test was given using a Google Doc template. Responses were received in a timely manner, and the instructor could readily identify levels and quick response knowledge content. Daily questions were asked in class randomly to students that allowed quick evaluative measures of student retention and application. The results of the music theory assessment showed an increase in understanding and awareness of basic music theory. Rehearsal and practice audio and visual clips continue to be posted to the site in order to assist the students. Extreme weather conditions, along with rehearsal and performance schedules, prevented the posting of as many blogging and discussion assignments. Students' use of the site declined rapidly without the continued posting of assignments and material to the site. It would appear that a weekly assignment or activity would be important to foster regular student use. Novelty of the site dwindled with students, and parents visited the site even less frequently. While I think the use of a social networking site such as Ning could be a positive addition to a class, I am not sure it is the answer to improve communication between parents, students, and teachers. Although informative, if not referred to often, information is still missed by the involved parties. I see a more workable site, such as a departmental webpage, with links specific to graded courses and activities for the future. A similar format, utilizing the addition of a student blog, could be built into the site. Student responses could be monitored to ensure safe and productive postings. Although the created site did not prove to be the answer to the problem of communication, it did provide an outlet for student exploration, expression, and learning.